welcome back to Shonen Archive Gaiden, or I should say that welcome to Shonen Archive Gaiden. What's Shonen Archive Gaiden? Well, Shonen Archive is a series in which me and Zen plan to watch every single Shonen Jump series known to mankind until one of us dies, but we never factored in what if one of us got super busy with work. So, our current series that we want to finish is Gintama. But unfortunately, every time we've tried to record, Zen has been swamped out crazy with work. So eventually it got to the point where it was just so crazy where he said, listen, man, I'm going to have to go on a hiatus for a bit because I don't know when this work seems to never stop. Every time it looks like he's good, literally work pops up out of nowhere and it prevents us. So I said, okay, I'll give you a month time then, and I'll check in again, and then we'll see. Me and Zen are very, is casual the right way of saying it? We both understand that we're both busy, and that we will both eventually get to it and finish it. It's just a matter of actually finding the time to do it. So I said, okay, I'm planning to ask him again in a couple weeks if he's ready to get back into the show, and then if not, I'll wait an additional month, and I will wait however long it takes for us to eventually finish Shonen Archive. The problem is that I didn't tell anybody this. And I do feel bad because a lot of people did watch Shonen Archive, and we appreciate all of you. So I've decided, and I didn't tell Zen this, so he's going to find out about the same time as everyone else. I'm going to start doing a show called Shonen Archive Gaiden, which if you don't know, Gaiden basically means side stories. And this is where I want to focus and talk about a bunch of stuff that are side stories to future stuff that we want to talk about. That maybe doesn't fit into the main Shonen Archive because they're not episodes, but they're things that we'll probably bring up and talk about later when it comes to that. And for this one, the first time, keeping it up with Gintama, I want to start with the side story that is the time Gintama did a KFC commercial for China, and also in general the KFC event for it. Hopefully these should be shorter, not a full hour long, but I will still talk about the event itself, so that's going to be it for it. Hopefully we'll get back to Shonen Archive soon enough, and I sure as hell hope so, but as we, hopefully this is something for someone out there who's waiting for it, Alright then. So let's begin. So yeah, Gintama did an official KFC commercial, and it's also like 3 minutes long, fully animated in Chinese, and with the original voice actors from Gintama. I looked it up. There's only 3 of them, obviously. It's Shinpachi, Kagura, and Gintoki, but they're all in Chinese. It sounds almost exactly like them, except for they're kind of Chinese. It's great. I just didn't expect it to be so Chinese, but yeah, it's the same voice actors. As far as I can tell, it's the exact same one. So I'll give you a quick overview about what this thing is. It's 3 minutes long. You can find it online. I don't think you can find it on YouTube because YouTube is like, hey, we don't want you to be looking at this or something like that. It's so weird because it's an ad for China, but they're weird about it. But the name of the short is called Everything Will Be Okay with Such Popularity. And the basic structure of it is that they've opened up a new office for the Odd Jobs crew, and they've opened it in the same place, in the same building that exists at KFC. And they're kind of waiting for some new clients to come in and give them a kind of like their first job. An old lady and their son, not old lady and her son, that would be insane. Old lady and her grandson kind of confuse them for KFC employees, and they say like, hey, can you give us a napkin or something like that? And they give them a napkin, and that's the reveal that they're working from inside of a KFC. Again, Toki is determined to make sure that the Odd Jobs crew will be well known across the world, and so of course that has cuts to him and Kagura working inside of the KFC where they are selling a brand new ice cream that is, I believe, Okinawa Sea Salt is, I believe, the name of it. The Okinawa Sea Salt ice cream, which kind of looks like those ice creams from Kingdom Hearts 2. Remember when Roxas and the gang were all eating the sea salt ice cream? I've never actually had sea salt ice cream that looked like this, but I know what it looks like. Actually, I'm curious to see if I try. Maybe if I ever go to Japan, I can try it there. But yeah, it's from the sea salts of Okinawa. And he takes a bite of it, and then Shinpachi says, this totally just has your face on it. And he's like, yeah, this is our way to promote our brand, and it's going to be all okay because KFCs are super popular. and we cut to a bunch of people enjoying some delicious KFC and going like, oh yeah, it's great. And then we cut to an actual commercial saying, hey, do you want the KFC fill-up box with the sea salt ice cream of Gintoki, a chicken sandwich, 2 drumsticks, and what I assume to be a Coke in the background? The signature, everything, adjoining the everything will be okay signature set meal. And it's for, I'm going to assume, something in Chinese dollars that I don't 100% know what it is. And then they also promote that you can get a KFC limited edition collectible magnet, which features Gintoki, Shinpachi, Kagura, and Sadaharu. So you can get that from there. And then the commercial ends with a quick shot of some other characters from Gintama who are inside the KFC, also enjoying their food, which is Space Captain Katsura, because it has to be him, because the others are the Shinsengumi, Kondo, Hijikata, and Okita, and then of course Elizabeth is there too. And it says, hey, why are you all here in the classic Shinpachi fashion of being the straight man? And then Elizabeth has like a little sign that says like, I hope to be in the next one, the next time you guys do a commercial. And that is the basic of what this KFC commercial is. I wanted my image on the design too, is what they say. Okay. And that is the KFC commercial. It is fully animated. It looks really nice, actually. Apparently this commercial is from 2018, so it's a little bit up of where me and Zena are currently. It's far above it. It's closer to the end of Gintama and stuff like that. It looks really nice. In terms of the food showed here, it's really good. I was surprised to see the original VAs are in it. I guess, and also speaking another language, but I guess it's not too far gone of a conclusion to say, like, I guess they would also know the Japanese and Chinese. So it makes a lot of sense there. In terms of some other food and also some longer lingering questions, such as, why does this exist? I think we need to cut to a site here that will hopefully shed in a better idea of what the menu items are on the KFC, and then also how successful this was. So, quick cut right here, zing. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, I was able to find this site, which was called awardcasestudy.com, that talked about the Gintama Live in KFC. I haven't been able to find a whole lot of reasons why they did it, but at least this should give a better hint about what was going on with some corporate speak. So let's read through it. Gintama Live in KFC, in collaboration with Gintama Animation, KFC launched an exclusive content, products, and theme stores that fully integrate and brand the brand and IP to allow fans to live their culture. Fully integrated the brand and IP to allow fans to live their culture. KFC has broken barriers from all previous collaborations with IPs. They targeted young people through the 250 million fans in the anime, comics, and games ACG community in collaboration with Gintama, one of the top 3 Japanese animes. This site confirms it. Let it be known if anyone ever tries to talk down on Gintama for you. They've confirmed it right here. KFC don't work with slop. They work with the top 3 in Japanese animes. KFC launched exclusive content, products, and theme stores that fully integrated the brand and IP to allow fans to live their culture. To create an immersive experience for ACG, the anime, comics, and games community. Did they actually... This is just straight up the building, but it looks like KFC. It'd be hilarious if they actually got one of those. But no, it looks like this is what it actually kind of looked like, which is kind of similar enough. But anyway, to bring the fictional world of Gintama to the real world, KFC creative team partnered with the Gintama's production committee, launched exclusive content, products, and theme stores customized to the Gintama audience. First of all, exclusive episodes where the 3 Gintama leads opened their office in the... This is funny, this is Yorozo, but it's a Yorozoya inside a KFC China store. Secondly, exclusive product based on the lead of Gintama, Gintoki Sakata, has a sweet tooth. This, along with his unmistakable silver hair, inspired the launch of a special sea salt ice cream named Gintoki-san Okinawa Sea Salt Ice Cream. Last but not least, customers got the opportunity to step into the Gintama world at a KFC for their brand new themed stores. In the meantime, they can get the same experience on the KFC Super App's second floor. So this is what it would have likely looked in real life as you were eating it. Over 10 million Gintoki-san ice creams were sold out in 3 weeks. Holy shit! This full cultural immersion has attracted a number of fans rushing to KFC stores for Gintama Everything's Okay set meal and sea salt ice cream. The addition of added value products led to even greater popularity. Meanwhile, the ACG community, who was flooded with the UGC created by enthusiastic fans, which included Gintama cosplay. Over 10 million Gintoki-san Okinawa sea salt ice creams were sold out in just 3 weeks. So this is what it looked like inside. You can see here, little branding, this little thing. Oh, they even had the tables updated and everything. That's crazy. On the side here, which I think it's currently being cut off, but let me see if I can quickly window capture this and go to the side here just for a bit. I'm always very careful about this. Okay, so go here. Okay. So this is what you can see is the actual menu item, which is the thing that they show at the end of it. Unfortunately, I can't read any of this because I believe it's either in Chinese. It's likely in Chinese. But you can see here's what the meal looks like. Perfectly fine meal. Everything's going to be okay KFC meal. I don't know. If I was having a rough day at work, I would definitely go down and chill and eat it. Everything is going to be okay meal. I think that's pretty good branding on their part. So, yeah, that is the product right here. I guess they really, I mean, China does a whole bunch of these kind of collabs that you see all the time where they have some pretty crazy collabs on their side that only seems to go on their way. I'm surprised that this, like, for example, this KFC ad. Obviously, KFCs in Japan have, I think, some exclusive events as well, from what I can remember anyway. I mean, I can just look that up real quick. KFC collabs Japan. Yeah, the Genshin and ZZZ ones are the ones that immediately come to mind when I think of KFC collabs. There was a Fake Grand Order one. No, that was McDonald's. That was not. I wish. I guess it was. Spy X Family. Some other ones like here. So I guess weird if this never really came to Japan. But I guess that's the whole point, is to get people to go to China to go try out their stuff. But at the same time, it's going over to do their stuff, and also it's a KFC. Funky idea for sure, but I'm kind of down for it because I'm personally a fan of KFC. What a weird thing. So this is also not the only Chinese ad they've done. I wanted to save it for another one because I didn't want the first video where I said these are going to be shorter to be too long. But I'll probably save that for the next one. They did it for, I believe, it was a noodle company, and they also did a short thing there. And I'll talk about it there. This sounds cool. I wish that our KFC had stuff like this. But unfortunately, ours don't. They just kind of have the chicken. And it's also expensive chicken now. Very expensive if you want to eat at KFC. As me and my brother, when we looked at the Christmas videos a while back, looking at old KFC prices and falling to our knees going, well, how did everything go wrong? How did it go from being able to buy 10 pieces of chicken for $10 to now it's like $40 for a bucket? It's pretty dire stuff. But yeah, that should be it for Shonen Archive Gaiden. Like I said, these will only be here up until Zen comes back for the main. This is not replacing the actual Shonen Archive. When Shonen Archive starts, you will not see Gaiden, and if there's ever a case where we can't do a proper Shonen Archive, then a Gaiden episode will show up instead. So yeah, feel free to tell me if you have any other. Obviously, there's another Gintama one I want to take a look at, and a couple other ones. I'm kind of focused in on Gintama for the time being, because that's the thing that I really want to get back to. So I'm going to be looking at a bunch of the stuff that is from a kind of side stuff that we have to eventually talk about on Shonen Archive, but probably not to the fullest extent that we can there. But if you have any other kind of like weird off-brand, not off-brand, it's on-brand, any like weird side things that usually you want to hear someone talk about, feel free to leave it down so I can write it down and leave a note of all the things I talk about in the future stuff. It would be nice if I could figure out something for Valentine's Day. It's going to make me really bummed out that we can't do anything in time for it. But anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching. Hopefully soon, regular Shonen Archive should start up as soon as Zen stops being so crazy busy with work. And I will see you guys in the next one. Till next time, peace out. That's not how we end it. How we end it is, oh, but I don't have anyone to shoot. I don't have Zen to shoot. Damn. What the fuck am I supposed to do if I can't shoot anyone? Alright, I'll say it to you guys then. Alright, say goodbye, everyone.